Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Alan with D9J Sports. Hey, we're right back at it with another show. We got a great one lined up for you today. Hey, but before we start, I'm going to need you to hit that like and hit that subscribe button. Hit the like and subscribe button. For all of you who've already subscribed, all of my subscribers out there, I really appreciate it. Hey, for those of you who haven't, I know you're going to come in and join the 409 community here at D9J Sports, where we cover it all, ladies and gentlemen. We cover it all. Today, we're going to be talking about those Dallas Cowboys out in Dallas, or as I like to call it this show, Bizarro World. All of their problems. Can they be fixed, ladies and gentlemen? Or is it too late this season for the Cowboys? We're also going to take a closer look at the Colorado Buffaloes as they get ready to head out and take on those Kansas Jayhawks. Oh, it's going to be a great weekend, ladies and gentlemen. We're closing in on the Big 12 championship. We're closing in on the college football playoffs. It's going to be great, ladies and gentlemen. So remember, hit the like and subscribe button. Hit the like and subscribe button. D9J Sports, where we cover it all. Let's get into it. Number one problem, number one on the list, Jerry Jones. Now, we all know that Jerry's a businessman. He's one of the best businessmen ever to run a franchise like the Cowboys, and they're worth billions. They're worth billions. No doubt that Jerry's a businessman. But as far as football, oh no. Jerry Jones has made some decisions, ladies and gentlemen, that are taking the Cowboys farther and farther down. I call them a dumpster fire, a high wire act gone bad. But hey, let's be honest. The Cowboys aren't playing good. The Cowboys are really, we're used to the Cowboys. Well, we're used to them not winning the Super Bowl. They haven't won the Super Bowl since Irvin them played and Aikman and all those guys. Okay? But we're used to them at least, getting 12 or 13 wins or somewhere close to that. But ladies and gentlemen, no, Jerry's made some bad decisions. Let's start with the number one decision that Jerry's made wrong. You got to be able to run the football, Jerry. Jerry, you had an opportunity to go out and get you a running back. Oh, no, not bring Ezekiel Elliott back. No, you had a chance to go out and get veteran Derrick Henry. So we all see what Derrick Henry's doing. Derrick Henry, ladies and gentlemen, make it eclipse 2,000 yards. Hey, he's playing some phenomenal football. Number one mistake, Jerry. Okay, next mistake, Jerry. Why'd you wait so long? Why'd you bring all that attention? Unnecessary attention. Cowboys already get enough attention. Why'd you bring that negative attention towards Dak Prescott? Making the young man wait so long for his money. Oh, no, Jerry. You shouldn't have done that. Things continue to snowball, ladies and gentlemen. They continue to snowball. Then, Jerry, when you had an opportunity to bring in more help, let's be honest, Jerry, you need wide receiver help, Jerry. You need wide receiver help. But Devontae Adams, he was on the market. You still didn't make a move and go and get Devontae Adams to come out and help CeeDee Lamb, one of the greatest, arguably the greatest receiver in professional football. He got his money. CeeDee continued to do his thing. But no, Jerry, you didn't do that. You're too busy flying your chopper in, wanting to get with Mr. Penske and buy race cars. When your football team, Jerry, they're going downhill, Jerry. So you've got a lot of work that you're going to need to do, Jerry. You got a lot of work that you're going to need to do. Let's keep this thing moving. Next, Jerry, you put your coach in a bad position, Jerry, where the players go to you, Jerry, and go over the coach. That's part of the problem. That's part of the culture that is in Dallas or Bizarro World. You've created a culture where the players have zero respect for their coach. Now, I'm a big-time problem, Jerry. Not going to work. Not going to work on any level. Wouldn't work in college. We know it wouldn't work in college. Wouldn't work in high school. Wouldn't work any level of sports. Not only just football, no level of sports. 76ers, okay? You know what I'm talking about. Embiid not doing his thing. Different show, though. But, hey, that's what's going on up in Dallas. Some of those decisions, Jerry, that you're making, Jerry. Next, head coach in Dallas. For those of you out there, I'm going to tell you right now, I actually like Mike McCarthy. I'm not gonna all of a sudden blame it all on Mike McCarthy. Definitely not gonna do that. Now I know when teams are losing, the head coach and the quarterback gets all of the blame. We can all agree on that. Okay? If they're losing, they get the blame. If they're winning, they get all of the praise. But in this case, Jerry, you've put that man in a very awkward situation. You've got the players going against the guy, talking about him unnecessarily. Okay? You're doing things. You got him. He's a lame duck coach right now. Jerry, name 10 coaches, Jerry, that are actually really better than Mike McCarthy. It isn't all on Mike McCarthy that's going on, Jerry. It isn't all on Mike McCarthy. Let's move to the quarterback, Dak Prescott. Ladies and gentlemen, you may not be a Cowboy fan, but if you're being honest, an honest assessment, no, Dak isn't playing good football this season. But tell me 10 quarterbacks that are actually really better than Dak Prescott. Name 10. I want you to be honest. You name me 10 quarterbacks that are actually really better than a healthy Dak Prescott. No, you can't name 10. And if you did name 10, well, are they dropping back, passing the football 40 or 50 times, like Cooper Rush passed it almost 60? You're not going to be successful. Patrick Mahomes wouldn't be successful passing the football 60 to 50, 60 times, especially when you don't have a running game. Ezekiel Elliott, Rico Dowd. Well, it isn't all on Rico either. It isn't on him either. Offensive line can't protect your quarterback. So now the number one thing that everybody's saying, and I've even said it on this show jokingly and made a video about Jerry flying north, that's north that way, right? That's north. Jerry flying north to get Coach Prime and his son, Shedeur Sanders, to come and be the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys. Well, ladies and gentlemen, why would Deion come to Dallas? He's already getting paid. We know money wouldn't be the issue. So why would Deion come to Dallas? Okay. And next, you tell me this. Do you actually really think that right now, when the football season's over with and it starts next season, you're telling me that Shedeur Sanders, a rookie, is going to come in and be a better quarterback than Dak Prescott? Ladies and gentlemen, if you're actually really thinking that, then you probably need to stop watching football. Oh, I love Shedeur. I love what he's doing. I love the promise that he's shown out in Colorado. Okay. But no, he's not. Do I think he has a lot of upside? Yes, of course. He's going to be the number one pick at quarterback in the draft. No doubt about that. But to say that he's going to come in and he's going to be better than Dak Prescott, ladies and gentlemen, that isn't going to happen. That isn't going to happen. It isn't going to happen next season. So for those of you out there saying, well, Jaden Daniels. Well, look at the situation Jaden Daniels is in. Jaden Daniels his coach is from Dallas. Jerry, how'd you let him get out? No, see, it all goes back to the top. Jerry, how'd you let him get out? Next, Jaden Daniels is a very, very mobile quarterback. You see, Shedeur stands in the pocket. He can get him move around a little bit. He doesn't have his father's speed. Jaden Daniels is a mobile quarterback. But you see what's happening to him when you start running around. He's getting dinged up. So no, that's the next problem. So Dallas Cowboys, those are the 3 problems right there. So we're going to take an in-depth look at the Cowboys. We're going to look at their offense. We're going to look at their defense. And for sure, we're going to look at those special teams because they've got a couple of special teams players, ladies and gentlemen. They're at the top of their game. They're at the top of their game. You know who I'm talking about. Cavante Turpin with that electrifying speed, ladies and gentlemen. And Brandon Aubrey. Oh, he's got a bomb of a leg, ladies and gentlemen. He's got a bomb of a leg. The Cowboys can't do the number one thing, and that's stop the run, ladies and gentlemen. No matter who has a football in their hands, they can't stop them. And what should be a 2-yard pass turns into a 9-yard pass. And what should be a 7-yard pass, ladies and gentlemen, turns into a 25, 30-yard gain, if not a touchdown, ladies and gentlemen. And no matter who's the quarterback, Cooper Rush or Dak Prescott, they can't protect. The only thing that they can depend on other than their field goal kicker is Cavante Turpin. 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, and touchdown. When you hear that music, it's time to move on to the next segment. But before we do, I'm going to need you to hit the like hit the subscribe button. Hit the like and subscribe button. I know you have. So, the Colorado Buffaloes, Coach Prime, Coach Sapp, and the guys. Front runner, Heisman front runner, Travis Hunter, Shador Sanders, and I think Jimmy Horn's going to even play. Hey, they're going to be headed out to Kansas to take on those Kansas Jayhawks. Now, the Jayhawks, hey, they're coming off an impressive win. They upset BYU. Ladies and gentlemen, was it really an upset? Because at the preseason polls, Kansas Jayhawks were picked to be atop. Had to faltered a couple of times, and now they're back on track. They've got their quarterback, Daniels, a mobile quarterback. Fascinating story out there. We're going to take a closer dive. But the Colorado Buffaloes, ladies and gentlemen, let's be honest. The Colorado Buffaloes, they're looking good. They're looking good. And all these people talking about, they haven't played anybody. Well, you play who's on your schedule. Play who's on your schedule. And I tell you what, 409 represented well. Draylon Miller from Silsbee, Texas. 365 days ago, the young man was playing football in Silsbee, Texas. But the Jayhawks are a well-balanced team. They're not going to come out and try to throw it 45 times. They're not going to come out and try to run it 45 times, 45 times. They're going to come out and they're going to keep it even keel. Maybe 25 runs, maybe 25 passes. They will try to run that football. They done it against BYU, made the game ugly. Their receivers, they are physical, ladies and gentlemen. They are going to be ready to catch that football against those Buffaloes. I'm here to tell you, their quarterback, Daniels, he's a gunslinger, ladies and gentlemen. And their running game, it is real. If they get to the goal line, ladies and gentlemen, they're going to try to punch it in. And they're a mobile quarterback. Daniels is definitely mobile. And once again, if they get to the goal line, they're going to try to punch it in on the Buffaloes. Oh, yeah. And they will try to stop the run. So the Buffaloes are going to have to be able to stop the run. This is their Big 12 championship. This is their invite to play against the Buffaloes, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to be ready. They're going to be ready. They're not scared of the Buffaloes. They just beat Big 12 leader BYU. But Coach Prime, oh, no, ladies and gentlemen, they're with those high-flying receivers. Oh, you know they'll go get the football. They've been getting it all season long, ladies and gentlemen. All season long, the Buffaloes, no matter what down it is, the Buffaloes will take a chance. And, of course, they will launch it, ladies and gentlemen. And time after time, the Buffaloes come up with the football. One of the most amazing stories that you ever want to see, ladies and gentlemen. Will the Buffaloes be ready on the road? Or are there too many distractions, ladies and gentlemen? Or will Shador continue to throw picks on the opening drive? Can't throw picks on the opening drive against the Kansas Jayhawks because they're going to be ready to play. Rest assured, ladies and gentlemen, that it's going to be a hostile environment. But boom, will that defense continue to step up? Will they continue to step up? Will it be big plays? And will Coach Sapp, ladies and gentlemen, will a Hall of Famer keep dialing them up? You remember last weekend, he was going crazy on the sideline. He was dialing them up. And what happened when he dialed them up, ladies and gentlemen, on 4th and 13 against our Utah Utes? Oh, a safety blitz, and boom, what a big hit. I hope that young man is recovered from that. Coach Sapp, oh, yeah, he's turning those boys loose, ladies and gentlemen, turning them loose. So it definitely looks to be a great game. And I hope that the Colorado Buffaloes and the Kansas Jayhawks put on a show. You know, we do so much talking about Georgia and Alabama and all of them. But this game right here is a big time game too. So I know that the Colorado Buffaloes, they're excited. The fans are excited. Really, they're must-see TV. The whole country's going to be watching. Some going to be, it's like the Mayweather effect. Some people are going to be watching because they want to see them get knocked down, okay, and lose. And there are going to be a lot of people wanting to see the Colorado Buffaloes continue this amazing story, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to be one of them that's going to want to see them continue the story. But I'm telling you that the Kansas Jayhawks, man, they plan on spoiling the party. They plan on spoiling the party. Get in the comments. Tell me what you think about who's going to be the winner of this game. Okay? And I'm going to say this. You play who's on your schedule. You play who's on your schedule. So And tomorrow, Saturday, Indiana, this is your chance. This is your chance. And we're going to see what you got against Ohio State. Just want to throw that in there too. Okay? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the show today. Covered a lot. You know, I want to leave you with this. I want to tell you that it really isn't where you start at. It's where you finish at, no matter what you're doing. And for all those sports teams out there, I want you to know, hey, we love it because we get to sit up on Saturdays on the couch or light the grill up, or some of us even travel to the football games, and we're able to watch sports. There's nothing like sports, ladies and gentlemen. I do appreciate you subscribing, hitting the subscribe button, and telling everyone about D9J Sports. Glad you're a part of our community. Hope you enjoyed the show. Remember, now tomorrow we're going to come back and we're going to do an in-depth talk about some of the football teams that are still in the playoffs. But we're going to be talking about the best team in Texas. The Houston Texans, ladies and gentlemen. C.J. Stroud and Coach D'Amico Ryans and those boys out there, Tank Dale right down from the University of Houston. Hey, the Houston Texans are for real. They're for real. Don't you be surprised if the Houston Texans don't make a long run in the playoffs. Don't think that they can beat the Chiefs, but I tell you what, you never can tell what might happen. You never can tell. So until the next time, this is Alan with D9J Sports, and we're definitely out.